under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now,
live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Zach Eflin is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Keith Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
First offering. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
No one on with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Ro? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. How about that? Next for the Mets, Joe Torre. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And now the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
First pitch on its way. Richie Ashburn is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The second baseman.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that #2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
One out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Conforto is back to the track as he takes it for out #2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 0 for 4. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on its way. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Now a throw over to first. And the runner back in standing. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano, who's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Here's the pitch. First pitch of the
Now
inning is
1-0.
taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Michael Conforto. And so watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
No one out with a runner at second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now the first pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
He's set. Here it comes. And he
0-1.
throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Another 1-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
The count 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
That brings up Alec Bohm. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Down
Ball
low,
three.
and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set, and the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. And now the first pitch. Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left field. Ashburn comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the bat, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
Next up from New York, Keith Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon.
At the plate now is Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ball
Inside,
one.
ball one.
2 out with the man at first. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
High and deep to right center. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Mets lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Richie Ashburn as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Richie Ashburn.
First offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Gene Segura. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next up, Andrew McCutchen worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Carrasco pauses. Here it comes.
Ball
and
one,
he'll
no
look at
strike.
a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One
With
ball,
the way
one
this
strike.
guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. He's right there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Joe Torre.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Torre,
Counts
30
1-0.
years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One and one, here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Robinson Cano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1 count and the pitch. Torrey gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now a flare out toward right center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And now Michael Conforto, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Line to the right side. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Eflin will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1.
Hey! 3 ball, 2 strikes.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Giro, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. Striding in is Jimmy Rollins. The potential tying run for him at third base. First delivery to him. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Harper stands at third with 1 gun in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Rhys Hoskins will be next. The 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Now it'll be Rhys Hoskins trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Full count still. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Will. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the pitch in sync, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Into the box, Alec Bohm. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So here now is the pitcher. Zach Eflin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 2-1. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Carlos Carrasco.
Pitcher, Carlos.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Fielded cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready now is Richie Ashburn. No hits to this
point.
point.
Phillies, the left fielder, Richie Ashburn.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He'll try again. 1-2.
2-2 count.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. first pitch on the way.
No, that's cool.
One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
That's ball
Inside and low, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game. To get yourself into count, leverage, and capitalize.
McCutcheon.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He grounded out last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A hit in 2 tries so far. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a look over to first.
No, he's in there.
And the runner back. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And not in time as the run scores.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that's low.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Two and one now. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. And now in the box, Joe Torre. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Joe Torre.
First delivery to him. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Bohm in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Swing and a liner. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. This is popped up. Real Muto over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with two runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rollins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Two left for the Mets. They trail 3-2. Taijuan Walker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Pitching for New York, number 99, Taijuan.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins.
Leading up for the Phillies.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Jimmy
Popped up.
Rollins.
McNeil shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next, here is Rhys Hoskins. Delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0.
Ball two. Two balls, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Stepping in next, Alec Bohm notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's down. Hey!
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-1.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-2. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sam Coonrod will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Scott Spindler will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First delivery to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Whoo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
J.D. Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
First offering on its way as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. A very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hernandez.
Next, it'll be Keith Hernandez. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Rollins into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Brandon Nimmo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. They're down 3-2.
7th inning stretch.
Trevor May will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So now here is Scott Spindler, who's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. Inside. 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Spindler on at first, nobody out. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Cano backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Next up is Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey!
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 down, runners at first and second. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Archie Bradley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Archie Bradley.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Joe Torre. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Lined into right, a base hit.
There's the danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
In now, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike one. All even now, 2-2. Fouls this one off. Torrey leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Harper has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Mets leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Miguel Castro is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Miguel Castro.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I got the count 0-2.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Rollins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball. I got 2-1 to count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The first baseman, number 17.
Stepping in once again is Rhys Hoskins. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Ready with the 0-1.
Get down 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Castro rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 2-1 on its way. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a dive, but he's back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Number 8.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
To the plate now, Scott Spindler. He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. And Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the pitcher, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Alvarado, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
James McCann will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First offering, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Eflin gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.